Hey everyone, I just thought I'd tell you that I was a little bit worried last night. I've been hearing some things on the news that were worrying me and some conversations that were worrying me. And I was getting ready for bed and I was a little bit worried. And then I remembered that I had some special dolls that a long time ago I used to use when I was worried. So I found the little special bag that they lived in and I pulled out my little dolls. These are my worry dolls. They're very, very tiny. Don't know if you can see them. And when I have some worries, I whisper them to my worry dolls. And then I put them back in the bag and put them under my pillow and have a good sleep. Because the worry dolls have taken away my worries just for the night. There they are. My little friendly worry dolls. So I thought I'd read you this story called Silly Billy. And then maybe you could make some worry dolls. Here we go. Silly Billy is by Anthony Brown. Billy used to be a bit of a worrier. He worried about many things. Billy worried about hats. Then he worried about shoes. And Billy worried about clouds. And about rain. Billy even worried about giant birds. His dad tried to help. "Don't worry, lad," he said. "None of those things could happen. It's just your imagination." And his mum tried too. "Don't worry, love," she said. "We won't let anything hurt you." But still, Billy worried. One night he had to stay with his grandma, but Billy couldn't sleep. He was too worried. He was always worried about staying in other people's houses, and Billy felt a little bit silly. But at last he got up and he went to tell his grandma. "Well, fancy that, love," she said. "You're not silly. When I was your age, I used to worry like that. I've just got the thing for you." And she went into her room and came out holding something. "These are worry dolls," she explained. "Just tell each of them one of your worries and put them under your pillow. And they'll do all the worrying for you while you're asleep." And they are just like mine. Billy told his worries to the worry dogs and he slept like a log. And the next morning Billy went home, and that night again he told all his worries to the dogs and he slept like a stone. And the next night Billy slept well, and the night after that. But then the night after that, Billy started to worry. He couldn't stop thinking about the dolls. All the worries he'd given them. They must be so worried. It didn't seem fair. Look at their faces. No. And the next day, Billy had an idea. He spent all day working at the kitchen table. It was difficult work at first, and he made lots of mistakes and had to start again many times. But finally, Billy produced something very special. I wonder what it was. Some worry dolls for the worry dolls. Look at them all. And that night, everyone slept well. Billy and all the worry dolls. And after that, Billy didn't worry very much at all. And neither did his friends. Billy had made worry dolls for all of them. Here we go. There's an Ayla and an Amelia and an Anastasia and an Archie and an Ayla and an Alea and a Charlie and a Chloe and a Coco and a Colton and a Connor and a Cooper and a Morgan and a Cora and a Cove and a Darcy and a Dean and a Delilah and an Isha and an Eleanor and an Eli and an Emily and Ethan and Ela and Harper and Heavenly and Heidi and Huxley and Ivy and Jackson and Jalila and Jacob and Joey and Kobe and Lenti and Leonardo and Levi and Lila and Lola and Lucas and Mason and Matilda and Miller and Nancy and Oliver and Onyx and Phoebe and Ryder and Solomon and Sunny and Sophie and Stevie and Tarlo and Thomas and Tucker and Wade and William and Zane and Zalia. All the worry dolls with all the friends. Maybe you could sit at the table with some paper and some string and make your own worry dolls.